quality is not an act, it is a habit. Anybody can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person and to the right degree and at the right time and for the right purpose and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power and is not easy. There is no great genius without some touch of madness. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. In wartime, truth is so precious that she should always be attended by a bodyguard of lies. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. What it lies in our power to do, it lies in our power not to do. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. Personal beauty is a greater recommendation than any letter of reference. Democracy is when the indigent, and not the men of property, are the rulers. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. Change in all things is sweet. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. Jealousy is both reasonable and belongs to reasonable men, while envy is base and belongs to the base, for the one makes himself get good things by jealousy, while the other does not allow his neighbor to have them through envy. The soul never thinks without a picture. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. A friend to all is a friend to none. Hope is a waking dream. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. We make war that we may live in peace. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. The law is reason, free from passion. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. The state comes into existence for the sake of life, and continues to exist for the sake of good life. Those that know, do. Those that understand, teach. The secret to humor is surprise. The end of labor is to gain leisure. Even when laws have been written down, they ought not always to remain unaltered. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are their own. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. Character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. Education is the best provision for old age. Wit is educated insolence. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Happiness depends upon ourselves. In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. Well begun is half done. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation, rather than upon mere survival. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. The greatest virtues are those which are most useful to other persons. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. Temperance is a mean with regard to pleasures. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. Inferiors revolt in order that they may be equal, and equals that they may be superior. Such is the state of mind which creates revolutions. No one would choose a friendless existence on condition of having all the other things in the world. Homer has taught all other poets the art of telling lies skillfully. Most people would rather give than get affection.